Come from Palma de Mallorca.
Still in Safo from Malaga.
President of the Ghana Association in Durango.
President of Ghana Association Madrid.
Thank you very much. Please, Epam Chop. Who person catchy a catchy? Who person kamuna kamuna? Who person kata gunga kado? Who person whatever language, Ghanaian language you want to say, so long as there are people here who would understand it, let's do it because we want everyone to express himself.
Thank you. My name is Yabua Kwasi. I come from Palma de Mallorca. I'm representing an association. Because of that, my points is not for me. It's from the Ghanaian community in Palma de Mallorca. First of all, they want to know why is it that at times when they call, most of the time they don't pick the phone. But they are aware that the embassy is here for their service, for the welfare of the all Ghanaians. So it could be, one day it may be a dangerous thing and they cannot even get contact with the consulate. So they are appealing to the embassy to do something about that.
The questions you've asked, in addressing them we solicit the assistance of the consul. You know, we work as a team, and I may not be right on the point that you want answers to. So I'll pass you on to the consul.
Thank you very much, Richie. Your first question was about unanswered telephone calls. Well, this is not the first time this issue has come up, so we've taken note of it. We will make sure that it doesn't happen again.
The second one, there are some people too, they want to invest in Ghana, but they are afraid of the security system in Ghana. You may hear robbers, you may hear people here and there. So these are some of the things that is not allowing people to go and invest. They are somehow afraid.
The security situation in Ghana, well, this is a problem facing every country, it's not only in Ghana. And I think if you have been listening to the President's State of the Nation address, he talked about this, and the government is working hard at ensuring that there is security in Ghana for everybody. The security is a problem everywhere, even in Spain here. So bear with government as we try to solve some of these social problems.
I'm from Logroño. Right now we are advising Ghanaians to engage ourselves in the Spanish business-based communities, which is business activities. But we are facing a problem in our Ghana. That's airport duties is very too high for us to continue business with these people. We send a delegate to Ghana to just go and witness activities which is happening in airport harbor duties. They are saying no, their taxes is very too high. Light system is our problem. Curtailment of light. Very soon you hear that western side will be curtailed down. Northern side will be curtailed down, which is not permitting the business activity. So I'm advising to His Excellency to inform our Excellency President John Mahama to address these very issues for us.
I have a Spanish company that contact we used to send things in Ghana. We asked here for container, 20-feet container and a 40-feet container. And Ghana, they told us that 40-feet container is 50 million. And I told them, man, we talk about it and we send it in. And when we reach Ghana, it's 120 million. And the man said, I want to kill him. And he stopped. In fact, not from you people, from there. But if you can do something so that they can adjust something for us, so that we can take those people to Ghana to invest.
The import duties, that one is beyond its. We don't make any input in the duties that Ghanaians pay when the import goes into the country. It is the Ministry of Finance. So this one, we can make our concerns known to government, but then there's little that we can do about it. We cannot change the situation.
With a very interesting submission in respect of port. The fact that duties are a little bit on the high side, and you have problems when you want to send some items to Ghana, either at the harbour or the airport. Indeed, it is of concern to the government. And for your information, just the beginning of this year, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has established what they call the Diaspora Support Unit. Now, the Diaspora Support Unit, the essence basically is to have a feedback, some of this information. You know, the duties are too high. At the harbour, they hustle your life. The embassy doesn't assist you. You have problems if you want to register, you know, so on and so forth. So the point is, once we capture this information, in fact, what you said is going to be incorporated in our report, and it's going to go to the legal department of Foreign Affairs, where you have the Diaspora Support Unit. Now, the essence really is to help our people who are outside. You know, we appreciate the fact that you contribute significantly to the development of the country back home. And as much as about $1 to $4 billion a year goes by way of remittances to the country. So if you watch, you realize that the houses that are coming out, the bulk of, you know, those support comes from people who are outside the country. You know, the school fees that you are paying, so on and so forth, helping people. So the government has thought it wise. There should be a way that we should be able to assist you to be able to also contribute more to the development of the country back home. So you have what you call a Diaspora Support Unit. And I can tell you for sure, because I'm going to send a report that we're going to raise an awareness that these are some of the concerns. The good thing is that the Diaspora Support Unit is not made only of people, you know, from foreign affairs. You have immigration, you have Ghana Investment Promotion Center, you have people from trade, you have people from Ministry of Finance, you know, so on and so forth. So it's a committee that sits down and looks at some of the concerns that come, not just from this place, all over the world, wherever we have Ghanaians, you know, their concerns. And then they all also submit the concerns to the appropriate ministry. So it becomes necessary that they have to make a review of the duties. You know, I'm sure these things will be factored in. So certainly it's a very good thing that you raised, and we are going to submit a report on that.
Then we are like Oliver Twist. Once you said you have done a lot, and then also you are advising people to join the associations and other things. Like Oliver always asks for more, you are still asking for more, because the associations are not very strong. Because of the economic crisis, some of them are dying. And we want you to help the associations to be strong. We can take some measures to help them. Right now, I can see that most of the association representatives are not here. Why is that they are not here? It could be something. So let's find out for the solution.
The associations, I think before this forum started, we met and we discussed extensively how best we can assist the associations. And I promised that I will be sending a letter to the associations probably next week. Yeah, so I'll keep to that promise.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Stellan Safo from Malaga. Thank you very much. So far as the opportunity has been given, I would like to speak our local language. Thank you. Dedicano da opiniase ewo ninsa jumapa oye ewo omanmo ede boaye nse omanma omangana ma ene ahoho a yewo oman Spain mo. Enim se berima beye bi nanso ontimi nye ni nyina. Afam dia obetimi bia no oye ede aboa. Nanso sanse enipa ho adwuma na emfa ne se oye ntino. Duba bia sa ne ma we nyina no ebehia. Fine. Baby, I'm a person in Casafa, MC on Casayemono, Okan Bibi, Efa, Malaga, say recently, mobile project bio Malaga, mobile some ambulance, ne helicopters or Malaga. Last year, so I remember, say, mobile program for Province Malaga. God bless you for all these things. And also, an Indian children, so, Asaka said, Yamea Dumoa, Nasa Kwambemoa, mobile Consulate, Ewo, Malaga. And I see the brain, na ayana information no omo ana ebia base a yate se ya papa wabaha okọ na ya nteninka yenim no yenyina so ntimi nkọ Madrid etika ebe pese se sometimes oba nka oma information no na yenka yentimi mehia no na yemma na kwaba ni yehu ni se ampa ya papa osia na mu o Spain no ono nso nie but sometimes edru eba ne sa yehu bibi sa. I remember say last year brother Larry we do my dance here me Tracy wa hotel wa be 3-4 days me san kan ntino we adesrade ba ko Malaga for say infantu anim em say so he on kasa ye no mu na project away no Spain ha nyina no oba Malaga pa chain almost other cities no anti Malaga say enkan kire ya papa say in case say bibi ni na say mo ba esramo ya mo inform ye na ye organizing members no and I say oma no na yentimi mehia na ye ma wakọ aba no omunyina nso enhu sanse bebre wo ha omunimo ebeboa ama ye nso ya wusa ampa ye papa nso oni ye nyina bom eye adwuma no ade ba kwa make twa to last year ye ba ye no na report wa say some people are doing passport for other nationals. Omo ye passport ama omo free Ghana na other day. I'm saying na most you know e Malaga. Na when they say since last year up to this year no. Sanya mani nyina no eto atwa enti na opidi se ebetimi aboa mo am say Malaga yeso ye de nurse form eboa pa se de be ya sanya mani nyina no be free Ghana community nim am say we ni kakra betimi aka medase.
Those are some of the questions you've asked. The ones that which hit me directly is about the visit of my person to Malaga without conveying, without letting you know. But then I think I don't recall. I think some 2 years ago. Those were the early days of my arrival in Spain. I was going to go to Malaga, and I made effort to reach. I think you are aware of it. To reach the association, and then I was able to speak with another very name, some guy who said he was an executive member. And then we made an appointment for him to call on me, and I never saw him. The last time we went to Malaga was with, we went there to about this education fair. You inform her. You see, the consul says, he informed you. You see, it's the response. See, when you are going to somebody, and then you tell him, I'm coming to your house. You don't get the response, positive response, the way you have indicated it. It's difficult for you to go there. It's as if you are coming to beg for something. You understand? In our Ghanaian ways of doing things. So you have to respond to those intimations that your official is coming to Malaga. The last time, I think it was, I came and met the mayor. That was the time when I had an appointment to meet the Ghanaian representative, association representative. He indicated he was an executive member. I've lost the name. But then I thought...
Scholar Abdul Razak.
That's some name like that. So it was not possible for me to reach you in Malaga except through him, because that was the name I picked from the embassy. So we have been trying to make contact with you the best way we can, but we expect some response.
My name is Benjamin, and I'm the president of the Ghana Association in Durango. I live in Bilbao, that is Basco. And when you are mentioning of opening new consulates, you said Barcelona, Gran Canarias, Malaga, and Zaragoza. And we are living in the north. It's like it takes a lot of time to reach here, money. So we want to know if this mission have in plan in the future to open a branch in any city in the north. Let's say Bilbao, San Sebastian, Victoria, Logroño. That would be my question. Thank you very much.
To talk about the consulate, before then, Mr. Banahene, I mean, the consular section is going to extend what we call consular services. It's something we intend to do, this year and subsequent years. The essence being that sometimes we think it's appropriate. I mean, people stay in the far north, in the extreme south. Sometimes you are cut off, you don't know what is happening at the embassy. Sometimes you need some assistance. The plan is to do what you call essential consular services. So there will be visits in those places. Malaga certainly will come. I'll be coming there next week. Anyway, okay. And so that is that. With the establishment of a consulate, so many things guide us. The ambassador, His Excellency Ambassador EKAR indicated I want to go to Malaga, I want to go to Gran Canary, and Barcelona. Barcelona is not active. Barcelona, you have a consulate, but it's dead. And it's not good enough. Last week I was there. So the plan is to have it, functioning. Now, so many things guide us. We look at the population, the Ghanaian population in that area. Let me take, for example, Gran Canary. So we look at the Ghanaian population that is there. Do we have a sizable Ghanaian population? Because the essence, really, is to promote and protect the interests of the Ghanaians that are their principal. That's a cardinal, point. And then we look at the benefits that we can get as a country. What do they have that can be of benefit to the country besides politics? I mean, if it's not political, economic especially. Okay, fishing, can we arrange some kind of, can it be any arrangement, can it be a pact? So these things guide us in the establishment of a consulate. And like the ambassador said, you don't look for somebody. Ordinarily, you want to get somebody who's from the host country. That is to say, somebody who's Spanish. However, if you have a Ghanaian who is resident, is resident, has to document everything intact, he can be considered. Okay, but we want people who have clout, who have contact with the government. Politically, they have, they can stand and promote our interest. People who have connections with the business entities in the system, so on and so forth. So these things guide us, as to one, the opening of a consulate, and two, who should be picked for that position. But if you think you are qualified, please let's know. I think that would be it will be our pleasure to give you the first attention. I think I'll pause for now as the questions come.
Yes, I think
the population for how many? The population.
We don't have a threshold. We don't have a cut-off point. But then, if it is sizable, you understand. Running a consulate is so expensive, especially given the fact that whoever is in charge, the honorary consul, has to pay everything. I mean, the running of the consulate. So to be able to establish it, that means that you should have quite a number of Ghanaians, to warrant the cost of running those services.
No, we can find something volunteer. I'll talk to you.
So those things guide us. And again, it's also a way of helping them. The embassy cannot be everywhere, anywhere. Let me take the case of what happened in Gran Canary. Something happened recently in Gran Canary. Other than that, means we have to fly to that place. Sometimes by the time you get there, the information is stale, it's dead. But you need somebody on the spot, who can then, attend to those needs and report back to the ministry. But it's part of our agenda this year. We want to give attention to the opening of consulates. And I'm sure with time we'll expand, get to as many communities as possible. Thank you.
I'm Dauda Usman Kamara, representative of Ghana Association Madrid. Look as if most of the times when we come here, we are being politicized. And I think that's not the right thing. The fact is that there are a lot of Ghanaians who I personally informed, and this hall should have been full because we live in Madrid. But most of them deny coming. Some of them feel like they have not been respected as Ghanaians. Some of them also feel like when they come here, they don't have any treatment like Ghanaians. That's, for example, if you come to stamp a paper for an AYUDA, maybe the time you are coming, you don't even have €1 to buy your transport. You get to this place. If you don't have that €35 for the stamp, there's no favor for you to go and be able to take that money. So that's what they asked me to ask the embassy is, what is the help in this case that he feels as the father of the Ghanaians can give, or he can do his best for the Ghanaians in that part? And secondly, most of the association, as one of my colleagues just mentioned, about let's say 2 years ago, I mean, it was very, very effective. Why? Because there was an order from the Ghana embassy, I mean, trying to support all the association by documents indicating every Ghanaian, like trying to force the Ghanaian to form part of the associations. That was through the letterhead. Because anybody who wanted to come and do something, he have to pass through the association, whether he or she likes or not. But look as if nowadays, things have changed. And what is happening? Because if everybody is here and maybe I'm not working, and if I have to go to anywhere, I have to pay with my money, then I'll come only when I need something. So there's no nothing like love or unity. Because we don't have that within ourselves. Thank you very much.
You're not very clear. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, okay. What I was trying to say by that was that before even I came here, I met some elders in Torohom. When I mean elders, they are Ghanaian, but long stay Ghanaians. And when I was telling them about the issue of today, it looked as if they were just looking at me like a naked or crazy man. You understand? There was only one lady who was able to tell me that these people, when they are doing something, they only invite the people that they are interested. They don't invite some of us. So I said, no. As a Ghanaian, you have to present yourself so that you'll be able to, voice out whatever you have. They'll attend to you. So, for my own feeling, I think the relation between the mission and the Ghanaians is getting to very monitoring affair. That is, whatever they come here to do is money. And when they have their money, they have it. When they have money, they don't have it. So why am I going there for? That's what they were referring. Thank you.
You could never be not say your friend when you're the bonnet. Ghana memo ye buye ne ye pe contraining, centrane, treasure Ghana man and pesa money. Kofi babone, me boko ko jani bonnet. Chamashan to boke nature Ghana man say munti, mini. My brother for me what for hundi. From my modi momu jumedi munkunumedi. No say, young ara assassini a ya body de mayen. Mujana nanan me shigunyade to homayen. Domien, boyen, jayen, a do. Many ones also say yes, we be a biatwaso, momaso, cataso, or may you moody emaso, and then if you said the way your mama gonna will be a lawyer for my Miss Anderson for 24 driver for my Miss